Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Varsity, Texas. Proud home of Marcus High School. And add to that, the Water Activity Center. We want to thank our visitors from the Hebron area for making their way over. Tonight, we've got our varsity girls and varsity boys games taking on the Hebron Lady Hawks and Hawks, respectively. So we
Script.
have a good time with both games.
Red file. Underneath all that stuff.
And be sure to stop by the concession stand maybe a couple of times throughout the game. Got some great food up there for you, and delicious drinks, and other concessions. And when you do, we appreciate your support of basketball here in the MAC. Tonight is middle school night here at the MAC. We'll be introducing our middle school athletes from our three feeder schools, Lamar, Delhi, and Briarville.
We got this. We got this. We got this. Just have fun with it. Yeah.
During halftime of the boys' game, but also to sing our national anthem for both games. We have the girls' choir and boys' choirs from Downey Middle School, led by Director Kimberly Rebois. So if you please stand for the presentation of colors presented by the Texas 881st Marcus Air Force Junior ROTC. And now to honor America with the singing of our national anthem, the Downey Middle School Girls Varsity Choir.
I didn't know you were taking a picture. I didn't know you were taking a picture too.
Yeah, off guard.
Oh no.
Oh God.
Both are on a really hot streak right now with Cortland dropping threes like it's a bad habit, while Cammy is directing the offense at a really efficient rate with her great vision and can shoot the mid-range game. And for Marcus, oh no.
I mean, for Marcus has a lot of size. I mean, with Skylar, I mean, she's a big body in the paint, so she can really get in the post and shoot the mid range.
Right. Same for Ava Strange, but also their big guard Tiffany Collier, who also has a lot of size on there.
That's true. That's true. Tiff, I mean, I've watched her play ever since probably freshman year, and I mean, she's I mean, she's a quick one. I mean, she can drive to the basket and get anywhere she wants to with a great handle.
Hopefully Hebron can defend that tonight.
Yes, yes. Tonight's broadcast is being produced by the LASD AV production program. Everybody working this broadcast tonight is a student in the AV production class. As you might have seen, we've produced a few games so far this year, and our new sports media class next year will be covering even more. So make sure to check us out for the rest of our channel and for more great content.
It's a really the AV production class is so great. You learn so much, like editing and anchoring and all that. For anyone that wants to do something like this in the future, that's a great class to take it.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, for me, I'm a senior now, so after I go into college, I'm planning on being in sports broadcasting. So kind of doing something like this is probably where I want to be later on in life. So
same here. It's something I want to do in the future too.
Nice, absolutely.
Right.
Yeah, we got a great game tonight. After this, we're going to be broadcasting the boys basketball game, but let's get ready for the tip-off. And the tip goes to the Marcus Marauders. And it's the pass out to number 11 as he dribbles to the top of the key. Passes out to number 4. Passes it back to number 10 for the 3. Oh, but it's short. And it's out of bounds. Hebron basketball.
Good start for Marcus so far. Even though they didn't get the shot in, it's a good thing to see the offense movement so far.
Yeah, as Cammie passes it out to Deja, passes it back out to Cammie to the top of the key.
Marcus seems to be running a man-to-man defense here.
Passes it out to Cortland. It passes out to Deja. As she drives to the paint. Oh, and it's a blocking foul on number 4 for Marcus Evie Gutes. She passes out to Cameron Miller. And the overhead pass out to number 22 for the 3. Oh, but it's off, and it's rebounded. Now it's out of bounds.
Hebron didn't look too in sync on that drive.
They really didn't.
Lots of outside passes outside the key.
And I think that's going to be a blocking foul by Hebron. And Evie passes it out to number 11, Bailey. And she goes up, and it's in. 2 points for the Marcus Marauders.
Not good defense there by Hebron. It seemed like they double up on that one guard in the paint while leaving the other person open.
As Cammie's at the top of the key, trying to get past the defender. Cammie has a really good handle as she passes it to Cortland. Cortland forgets the screen and drives to the basket for the floater, but it's off and rebound by number 11, Bailey. And it's a foul. And now Marcus has the ball as Evie inbounds it to Bailey. Goes overhead pass to number 10, Madison. As Madison passes it over to Bailey. Bailey passes it over to MJ. MJ passes it into the paint for number 24, Skylar, and she gets the 2 points.
That's the size we were talking about before the game started. She just bullied herself into the paint, causing her opponent to foul, but she also made the shot.
Absolutely causing havoc in the paint already. And now Skylar's to the free throw line. And it's good.
Hebron's got to use her speed to drive into the basket.
They have to. I mean, this is a speed game for them because they don't have a lot of size. As Cammie has the ball, driving down to the paint, driving down the lane, passes it over to Cortland, and she goes up.
See, that was definitely more a Hebron play right there. Get it inside quickly, cause the opponent to foul, and hopefully make the shot.
Absolutely. My mistake. That was not Cortland. That was actually her sister, Jasmine, as the ball goes up. And now it's rebounded and passed over to Tiff. She passes to number 4. And into the paint for Ava. Passes back out, and she drives to the paint, goes up, oh, but it's off, and it's rebound by Jasmine.
Good rebound.
Good rebound, great rebound. as Deja drives the paint. Oh, but it's off, but she gets her own rebound. And she passes back out to Cammie. Cammie drives to the paint, tries to go up with a scoop layup. Oh, but it's off. This rebound, but now it's blocked. And it's still in bounds.
Everyone seemed to think it went out of bounds.
And now it's starting over with Cammie again.
Hebron looks a little disconnected right now.
For the three, and it's good by Cammie McKinney.
Forget what I said.
Oh, and the steal. Great steal.
Great defense.
And passes to Cammie, passes it back to, oh, but it's up. Oh, but it's off.
Wow. Great hustle there by Hebron to cause a turnover and another offensive opportunity.
Great hustle. Oh, and the easy steal just took it away from her.
Straight up mug.
As Ava goes up and now it's up and in. And now Cammie has the ball driving down the lane. Guarding her is Tiff. And she goes up for the scoop layup. I don't think that, and the foul.
I think that's twice she's tried to do that scoop layup. It hasn't worked once yet.
Yeah, it hasn't worked, not one bit.
But it's still early first. She can get her rhythm soon.
That's true. The score is 7-5, Marcus. And the first free throw is good.
If Hebron can make their free throws tonight at a consistent level, they can start pulling away from this game later on.
I think so too. I mean, it's kind of like James Harden. I mean, every time he drives to the paint, it's always a foul.
Right.
And so with this team, I mean, they're small, but
they can cause them to foul.
Exactly.
Hebron playing really aggressive on defense.
Really are. Oh, and the tip. Oh, and it's out of bounds. Still Marcus ball.
That aggressive defense causing havoc so far. Let's see if Marcus can beat past it soon.
We'll see. And passes it out to number 12. And now she has the ball, trying to get out. Oh, passes to the corner. Top of the key as she drives the paint, passes overhead pass to number 5. As she tries to dribble past the defender. I think Hebron's playing a zone defense as she drives to the paint, passes it out for the 3 to number 12, and the shot is good.
They seem to be doubling up inside the paint.
They are. And now Cammie has the ball, passes it out to Deja. Passes it to Cortland at the top of the key. Cortland drives the paint, goes up, oh, but it's off, and it's tipped, and it's blocked, and it's off the knee of the Marcus Marauders.
Oh, that's just a bad play right there. You have to get that rebound.
Yeah, you have to.
Have to.
I mean, you got to get a body on someone, and oh, the spin move, and it's up. Oh, up and in.
That's the speed of Hebron right there, playing his guard against them.
I mean, that's just a good play right there by Deja.
That aggressive defense reminds me of
Oh, and it's off, and it's Hebron ball. Passes it to Cortland. Cortland goes up. Oh, and it's fouled.
This aggressive defense is causing a lot of problems for Marcus right now.
Absolutely, absolutely, and that's 2 shots for Cortland Loudermill.
They're playing that West Virginia defense, that up in your face. They call them Press Virginia for a reason.
Right, right. And the first free throw is good. Cortland has really worked on her free throws. I remember going to one game and she probably missed 4 for 8 free throws.
Ooh, not good, not good.
I mean, it was bad. It was really bad. But now I see that she's really worked on it. She's gotten better at it too. So
that's one part of the game that is pretty important, especially at the guard position.
Absolutely, absolutely. And it's 9-11. Hebron, as number 11 drives to the paint, passes out to the corner for the 3. Number 12. Oh, but it's tipped off and rebound by Asia.
That's the size of Marcus right there.
And the drive to the paint. Oh, but it's up and the rebound. It goes to Hebron. I don't know if that's a travel or...
I think they call travel there on Hebron.
Oh, they called a travel on Hebron, yeah.
Not a good play there.
And now it's inbound for number 11 for the Marcus Marauders. It's overhead pass to number 4. She shoots a shot fake and drives to the paint, and it's up and in with an easy floater. And now Hebron has the ball, passes it out to Cortland as she's at the key. Passes it back to Deja. At the top of the key, starts to drive to the paint. She drives up and in for the 2-pointer, and now it's tied, 11-11. 13-11. 13-11, my apologies. Passes to the corner 3 for the shot. Oh, but it's over. It's over the basket. And now Cortland is driving down the lane, passes it out for the corner 3 for Cammy. Oh, but it's off. And it's rebound and passes back to Deja as she shoots a 3. Oh, but it's tipped off again and rebound by Marcus.
Marcus is very lucky that they didn't miss any. They missed those shots because they were playing very sloppy defense.
They did, and Hebron just played some sloppy defense too with making a unwanted foul. I think the one thing with Marcus is that they keep going to that corner 3.
But it's not bringing success so far. Corner 3 hasn't dropped in, but it's still early in the game. We can see them get on a hot streak, really tear
Absolutely.
it up.
And the first free throw is no good. And they just did a sub in for Skylar. And the second free throw is good by number 4, Evie. And now Cortland has the ball, passes to the top of the key. Then passes back to Cortland as Jasmine sets the screen and drives to the mid-range and steps back, passes back to Jasmine, passes to the corner 3. Oh, but it's tipped off, and it's over the back foul by Deja.
Both teams really struggling from 3 so far.
But both teams are playing very aggressive.
Very aggressive on defense, yes.
Oh, it was almost a travel right there. We pass it to number 4, Evie. And it's a foul. I think that's a reaching foul, and it stays here for the Marcus Marauders.
I think Marcus is starting to find a way through the press cover, the aggressive defense on Hebron. Starting to cause a little bit of problems for Hebron.
Yeah, it's all. I believe it's all about that length that they have.
Yeah.
And it's passed into number 12. Actually passes it to the top of the key as she drives down the lane. Oh, but it's out of bounds. And still Marcus's ball. See, it would be amazing if high school basketball had replays.
Exactly.
Because I feel like that was actually Hebron's ball, but, I mean, that's just my bias.
Yeah, nothing we can do about that.
Right, exactly. She passes out to the corner to Tiff. As she goes to the top of the key, passes out to the left side to number 4, Evie. She passes back to number 11. Oh, with a crossover. Good move. Oh, but it's up and it's short.
You got to finish that.
You have to finish that. Those are crucial plays, and now they're fighting for the ball. As number 12 has it, passes back to Evie.
Great hustle.
Passes it to number 4. Passes it back to number 12 as she drives to the lane. Scoop layup up and in for the 2 points. And the score is 14-13. Marcus. She passes it to number 20 and passes it back to number 14. Passes it back to Cortland. She drives down the lane. Oh, for the easy up. Oh, but it's tipped off.
She took a big fall.
And it's rebound by Marcus, and she's going. Oh, and the pass back.
Bad turnover.
Really bad turnover. Oh, and that's a foul.
Those are plays you have to make.
Those are.
And especially against a good team like Hebron, 22-2, and you have to make those plays against them.
Absolutely. I mean, you have to make those crucial plays. And I mean, sloppy turnovers, that's just not going to get it. They're not going to win with those sloppy turnovers. And now Kay McKinney has the ball as she passes it to Cortland as she drives down the lane at the top of the key. Passes to 14, passes it to the corner for Jasmine. Jasmine passes it to number 14. And now it's back at the top of the key for Cortland. Cortland drives down the lane. Oh, and that scoop layup again. That's just not going to get it for Hebron. It's just not going to get it.
Caused a foul, though. But the offense doesn't seem like it's in sync. They're just doing a lot of outside passing, and hopefully a lane's opening up. But, it's usually that their type of style, but it's not working so far tonight.
Right, and the first free throw is off by Cammy.
Hebron has to start set some screens up here soon.
Yeah, I think the pick and roll offense would really help.
Exactly.
But then again, I feel like it would help Marcus even more because I mean they're small, they're not as big, but they play fast. So if you get a player like Tiff and Skylar on the pick and roll as number 11 Bailey drives down the lane at the top of the key, if you get a play like Tiff or like Skylar doing a pick and roll action, I mean that's just easy money right there.
Right. Hebron should start implementing the pick and roll offense a lot more.
Exactly.
Great.
Bailey's still at the top of the key, trying to get away from a defender as she passes it to the corner again. Passes back to the top of the key to Skylar, passes it to Tiff. The tip's looking for help. Oh, but it's up. Oh, and it's almost in. And rebound by
that rebound
by Marcus. Oh, and it's scrambled around. Oh, and that's the end of the first quarter. The score is 14-14. I got to say, it was a great first half, but, I mean, one with Cammie, I mean, that scoop layup is just not going to get it.
It's not working so far, but she keeps going back to it, which, I mean, credit to her. She believes in herself, but it's just not producing results at the moment.
Right. I mean, it's all about confidence. That's the biggest thing. It's about confidence. And, I mean, having confidence in that corner three by Marcus, I think they should go to the other corner.
Right.
But
or maybe put someone else in that corner spot because it's not dropping in so far.
Or even, I would say, with Marcus, just give it to the post.
Right. They have the size advantage on Hebron. Like, it's not close. Drop it in there and
exactly.
let her do work.
I mean, drop it into Skylar, drop it into Ava, let them go to work. I mean, body to body. I mean, that's just barbecue chicken right there, like Shaq would say.
Yeah. But for Hebron as well, they should start, like you said earlier, implementing that pick and roll offense. Get the big bodies out the way.
Right.
What they're doing right now is just outside passing and hoping a lane opens up. Which is, granted, it's produced a tied game right now, but it's not producing results which it can consistently lead them in the game.
Right.
Yeah.
And we're back here at Marcus High School. Again, with the Marcus Marauders against the Lady Hawks. We have a tie game here of 14-14 as Jasmine drives down the paint and is blocked by number 4.
That's just great defense right there.
That was a good block. That was a clean block right there.
All ball.
And passes in. Oh, and it's up and in by Cammie.
Sneaky play by Hebron. Very sneaky. Seems like Hebron is relaxed on their aggressive defense, letting them get past midcourt with no problems.
They do seem very relaxed. And Evie gives it, and passes to number 15. Passes back out to number 5. And passes it to number 4.
Evan's open.
Evie.
Ooh.
And a hard, and she's down hard, but the game must go on. And it's given to Cammie. As it's passed to number 14.
Blocked again by number.
Blocked again.
Off to a great start in the second quarter.
Like I say, Evie has 2 blocks in the game. I mean, like we were talking about. I mean, they have that size advantage against Hebron.
I don't understand why Hebron's trying to post up at the moment. Like, it's not. Marcus has too much size for them at the moment.
As she drives to the lane. But it's an air ball. Good post moves by Jasmine, but it just doesn't go in. Now, one thing about Jasmine, I mean, she's come a long way. I mean, the first time I saw her, I mean, she was trying to get big, but I mean, she came from a school where she was basically the superstar along with her sister, Cortland Loudermill. And I mean, looking at her now, I mean, she's posted up.
Right.
Like it's her game to win. And the second free throw is off. And it's rebound by Evie.
Hopefully this doesn't lead to more free throw struggles for the team.
Right, exactly. Pass out number 5 for the 3. But it's tipped out. Rebound by number 15 as she tries to go back up. And the ball's down, and it's a scramble.
Hustle.
And it's a jump ball.
Good hustle by both teams.
Absolutely. Both teams want to win this game.
It's important. Oh, no, they shoot the ball to Marcus. Right. Well, like you said, if Marcus wins this game, they move only 1 game behind Hebron in second place in district, which is huge coming down to this close stretch of the year.
Ooh, bang for the 3, number 4, Evie. I think the craziest thing as Cammie tries to get past a defender, passes it to Jasmine.
Marcus playing a very aggressive zone defense right now. I
think the craziest thing about Evie, well, not the craziest thing, but one of the interesting things is that she's only a sophomore.
Wow.
A sophomore in high school. I mean, I don't know the calculation of her height, but I mean, that's a scholarship waiting to happen right there.
If she keeps continuing what she's doing, it'll lead to great success down the future.
Absolutely. And shooting the free throw right now is Thompson. And now it's Marcus ball.
Seem to go back to that aggressive press coverage defense right there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. As they pass it back to number 4, Evie, for the shot fake and tries to drive down the lane. Oh, in the good mid-range jump shot.
Oh, it's just like DeRozan on the spur. Smooth as butter.
Easy. As Cammie has the ball, the top of the key.
Good screen by number 2 there.
By Thompson, great screen, and the floater by Cammie. And it's rebound.
Even though that didn't lead to score there, that's where Hebron should run more often, more screens so it can involve the
passes out to number 5 as she drives down the lane, passes it out to number 11 to number 4, Evie for the 3, and bang!
That was perfect offense executed by Marcus.
Oh, that was perfect
Great
offense.
Ball, man.
Absolutely.
That was almost like 2014 Spurs type.
Exactly, and a timeout by Hebron High School. Your score is 22-17 in the second quarter. I gotta say, I mean, Hebron has to do some Spurs basketball themselves. I mean, with Marcus, I mean, that one play, I mean, 3 passes away to a shot.
It seems like their offense is starting to get into sync more now. Like if you saw there, the offense, Cripps moving more, Cripps passing there, and eventually led to a wide open man behind the line, swish money.
Absolutely. I mean, I gotta say, I mean, you really have to watch out for Evie. I mean, she's only a sophomore, and I mean, she's shooting the lights out. I mean, she's playing like she's an all-star.
She's been by far the best player so far tonight.
Absolutely.
Already 2 blocks and already scoring.
Right, 2 blocks and scoring.
5 points so far this second quarter.
And that's amazing. That's amazing. And we're back as Cammie is at the top of the key, being guarded by Ava. And now it's to number 11. Talking about number 11 for Hebron. I compare her shot like Steph Curry because, I mean, she can shoot that ball from anywhere.
Right.
And now number 11 has the ball, passes it out in the paint. Oh, and the charge by number 3.
Hebron is struggling right now. They cannot get any offensive game going right now. They're going back to that aggressive press defense.
That press defense, yep.
Cause a turnover here soon.
And Bailey has the ball, passes out to number 4, Evie. Uh-oh.
Evie's on fire, watch out.
Really? It's number 3 back. Oh, passes it back out, but she still has the control. Rebound.
Great rebound.
By Ava right there, and
Marcus has absolutely dominated this quarter so far.
Now it's 24-17. As number 2, Ava is guarding Cammie. Passes it out to number 11. As she drives to the corner, passes back out to Cammie. As Cammie's trying to make a play. No one apparently seems to be open.
Having a hard time directing the offense so far.
Absolutely, absolutely.
That's just a credit to Marcus. Great defense so far, especially this quarter.
Oh, yeah. The great defense as Cammie tries to get past the defender. Passes out to, oh, but it's over.
That shot there.
As number 4 has the ball.
No one picked up on her.
No one stopped the ball.
She got around to the rim until someone's trying to stop her, but it was already too late.
Absolutely. Great move. Passes it out. Oh, and the 3. But it's tipped up and out.
Nothing seems to be falling for Hebron so far.
As Bailey has the ball. And it's passed to end the 3 for number 5. Oh, but it's tipped. And it's Hebron basketball. As Cammie drives to the top of the key. Tries to make a move. Passes out to number 11. Passes back to the top of the key. Passes it to the corner to number 15. Does an overhead pass to number 11. Passes it to Cammie. As Cammie's dribbling the ball.
A lot of stagnant movement. It seems like no one is moving around. Just
gives to number 14 for a handoff. As number 11 has the ball. She's driving down the paint, and it's a foul.
Good defense. Even though it led to a foul, it was still good defense by Evie right there.
And the foul is to Zosha. Zosha is at the free throw line. Now, at the home game, Zosha can really shoot the rock. I mean, I've seen her shoot probably 3 or 4 threes in a row, and it's just like bang, bang, bang. I'm like, oh my gosh, this girl's on fire. And I mean, the shot's so high.
Right.
I mean, I've never seen a shot like that besides Steph Curry. It's amazing.
That's a big comparison right there.
Absolutely. I mean, look at that free throw shot.
Hopefully this will lead to more momentum switch.
Absolutely. And Bailey has the ball and gives it to number 5. Another overhead pass to number 11. And it's given to number 12. The pass back out to the corner for number 23. And the rebound by Ava.
Leading to a foul there. Hebron's ineffectiveness on the rebounding so far is really starting to hurt them.
Good rebound by Ava Davis. And now Bailey's at the free throw line for 2 shots. The first shot is up and out. As we have a sub. And the second shot is up and in. And Cammie has the ball at the top of the key, guarded by Ava, who got that rebound on the other side. And passes to Morris as she shoots the 3. Oh, but it's over.
No. Hebron's poor shooting, especially this quarter, is not helping them at all.
And now Bailey has the ball, passes out to number 5, passes back to Bailey, passes over to number 5 as she drives down the lane into the corner as she's getting trapped, so passes back out to Bailey, and she tries to go up, but it's up and out, and it's out of bounds, and it's Marcus basketball.
Hebron's got to lock up here. Got to lock up, get a stop, get some points.
Passed out for the 3. Oh, but it's up and out. And Morris has the ball as she's driving down the lane and gives it up to Cammie. And there's 2 minutes left on the clock in the second quarter. Oh, and a foul.
Bad foul there. I understand the aggressiveness, but you gotta control your game sometimes. You can't barrel into people.
I mean, you have to be aggressive, but also you have to be under control.
Right.
I mean, if you're aggressive and not under control, then you're going to lose the ball, create turnovers, and ultimately lose the game.
Right. And right now it gives Marcus a shot at 2 free points, which is not something Hebron wants to go through right now.
And number 5 shooting free throws, and the first one is good. It's a 1-and-1 attempt. I believe that Hebron is in the bonus now. And the second free throw is good by Abby Barr. And the pass out to Jasmine, passes it in the corner. And now Cammie's at the top of the key.
Minute 28 left in the second.
It passes it to Cameron Miller. Trying to look for a person. Cortland for the 3. Oh, but it's tipped out. And it's rebound by Ava.
Hebron's got to get their shot going soon, or else this will be a long game for them.
It's going to be a long night. And as Bailey's at the top of the key. Being guarded by Cameron Miller. And now we have 1 minute left on the clock. Gives it number 5 as she's at the top of the key. Gives it in the post.
Bad defense right there.
Easy. That's 2. Easy.
No inside help by Hebron. Bad defense there.
Bad defense as Asia got the basket. As Cammie's driving to the paint, passes out to Cortland. Looking for her shot. Gives it in the middle, passes it back out to Tamaris. Gives it to Cortland, passes out to Cammie. As Cammie hits him with a crossover and gives it back to Cameron.
30 seconds left on the clock.
And the shot, oh, but it's off.
Marcus has time for one last shot.
As Bailey's going to have the last possession. unless they make that play like they did before.
Hebron needs to channel their first quarter play soon. 4, 3, 2.
And time stops. We have 2.6 seconds left on the clock. I don't know what Hebron's gonna do, but it's gonna take a miracle shot.
You gotta do something here. Get some points if you can. Wow.
Oh my gosh, and the steal.
Oh!
And it almost went in. Oh my gosh.
What a heads-up play there by Marcus.
What a half. What a quarter. Man, what a quarter.
Marcus came out to ball in that second quarter.
That was amazing. I would say the second quarter was probably better than the first.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, but with Hebron.
For one team, at least.
Right, for one team. I mean, Hebron, they tried, but they just.
They looked outplayed there. Like, they didn't know what they were doing. The offense looked out of sync. The defense lapsed at some points, leading to bad defense and easy baskets for Marcus.
I mean, I would say it led to bad basketball altogether. I mean, Hebron, they play better than that.
Right, exactly.
I mean, I've seen them play at home. I've seen them play away, and I mean, they are a good team when they play to their potential.
Yeah, they're 22-2 for a reason, and 7-1 in district. There's got to be something there.
We'll be right back after the half. This is halftime. This is AV Production, LASD's AV Production program. And we'll be right back. My name is Anthony Council with my co-host, Aiden, and we will see you guys in a little bit.
What grade you're in, and if you play anything other than basketball, be sure to tell us. Talk loudly into the microphone. Who are you? What grade are you in? What do you play? At which school? Put the mic real close to your mouth for us. A little bit more room there. Coming up here at halftime of our boys game later on, we will be meeting all of our boys athletes from the Hebron Middle Schools. So we invite you to be here for that. We also have a special performance by the Marquettes. So stick around, of course, for the boys game if you didn't just come here for that. Make a gas by the concession stand if you would. Get yourself something delicious to eat, cool to drink, or hot. And thanks for your support of basketball here at Marcus.
Welcome back to Marcus High School. We're going to go over some stats right quick. Let me get them pulled up real quick. So how did you think of that first half?
Very even in the first quarter, but in the second quarter, Marcus really came out on the aggressive side, started pounding inside, and led to easy buckets.
Yeah, I mean, like we said before, I mean, that big body of Skylar and Ava, I mean, they got in and they just dominated in there.
Not even close. That size of Marcus is starting to come back and bite Hebron a little bit.
Right, exactly. Okay, so I know this is a little bit off, but we have some stats here. I mean, if you look at the first quarter, I mean, 14 points in the first quarter by Marcus. I mean, that's incredible.
Right. But it's the second quarter they really shined with 17 points while limiting Hebron to only around 5 points, which is it's superb on both ends.
Exactly. I mean, I would say the ball movement of Marcus High School, I mean, it was very good, as well as the ball movement for Hebron.
Right.
I would just say that, I mean, just the ball bounced the right way for both teams.
Especially for number 4 on Marcus Evie, she really balled out 10 points in the second quarter and 2 blocks. Both came back to back in the start. Can't have a better quarter than that.
Absolutely. I mean, those 2 blocks that she had, I mean, they were crucial.
Absolutely crucial. Stop 2 Hebron possessions in their tracks.
Absolutely. I mean, it's going to be an interesting second half, and it's going to be really exciting here at Marcus High School.
Right. Can't wait to get going.
So what do you think that each team has to work on to win this game?
Well, for Marcus, they just got to keep doing what they're doing, which is pounding the ball inside and great ball movement, which leads to the occasional open three-pointer. For Hebron, they gotta really start setting up screens, getting the fast people really inside the lanes, because what they're doing right now is just not working out.
Exactly. I completely agree with that.
Right.
I think the big question is, how are they going to stop number 4? I mean, I would compare her to Kevin Durant.
Evie's on a tear right now. Let's see how they respond.
And we're back here, 31-19. Marcus, as she passes it out to Damaris, drives to the key and passes it over to, and drives to the paint. Oh, and the foul.
Another thing for Hebron, they got to start hitting their free throws better. In the second quarter, they really started to struggle with their free throw shooting. Sorry, had a lapse there.
Free throw's good for Deja Melton. And the second free throw's good.
Good start for Hebron to start the second half.
As she passes the overhead pass to number 14, Tiff, and it's blocked. And it's passed to Cami as Cami does a shotgun pass to Damaris, number 14. She passes it over to Deja Melton for the three, and it's good. Bang.
Hebron off to a very great start to the second half.
And Bailey has the ball, passes it over to number 14, passes it back to Bailey as Bailey drives past two defenders, and for the shot, number 12, bang, and it's back-to-back threes for each side.
We may have a ball game soon, folks.
As Cortland drives the paint, and it's up and in by Cortland Loudermill.
Great transition offense by Hebron.
As she passes it to Bailey. Bailey has the ball and gives it up to Tiff. As Tiff drives back at the top of the key, gives it up to Evie. As Evie gives it to number 12. As Asia's in the paint. And does a bounce pass to Bailey. And Bailey, oh, but it's blocked by Deja Melton.
Good defense there. Prevented an easy two there.
And it's given to Evie, number 4. She passes it to Tiff. Tiff looks for a shot, but drives down the lane and goes up, and it's up and in. 2 points for good Tiff.
Sometimes good defense is beaten by great offense.
I just pass it to the corner for Cortland, and given up to Cammie. As Cammie has the ball and makes a move on a defender and goes up with a scoop layup. Oh, but it's off, and it's rebound by number 4, Evie, for Marcus. As Marcus drives down the lane.
She's really on a tear in that.
With a spin move, and it's up. Oh, but it's short, and it's rebound by Cammie McKinney.
Hebron ball. Or Marcus ball. Excuse me.
And it's given to number 12. Oh,
good.
But it's tipped off.
That's good defense there. Good defense.
And it's Marcus' ball as Bailey passes it in. And it's given to number 4 for the 3. And splash for number 4, Evie.
Evie's back on a roll, folks. She could start turning up this quarter.
That's given up to Deja. As Deja drives down the lane, and it's a steal.
Good defense there by Marcus.
As MJ passes it over to Evie. As Evie looks for a shot, gives it back up to DJ. And give it to number 12 as number 12 drives to the lane, back up to DJ, back up to Evie, and up, and it's up and in.
Great ball movement by Marcus, leading to an easy bucket.
And a timeout for Hebron. And the score is 41-26, your Marcus Marauders.
Try to make sure that you've got, make sure you use last names, not first names.
Okay.
Last name.
Okay. And we're back at Marcus High School with the Marcus Marauders and the Lady Hawks, 41-26 in the third quarter. As McKinney has the ball, giving it to DeMartis, and now it's given to Melton, as Melton gives it back to Loudermill. Loudermill passes it down to her sister as she drives down the lane, and it's up, oh, but it's off. And the rebound to number 12.
You gotta finish shots off like that. You gotta, well, if you see open shot, you just have to.
And it's a travel. Should be a travel by number 11.
I think it is.
Bailey Rodden. And now McKinney has the ball. As she drives down the lane, passes out to Loudermill. Loudermill for the three. Oh, but it's off. And it's rebound by number 12 as she drives down the lane, passes it over to Evie. Evie drives. She's at the top of the key, looking for someone. Does a bounce pass and gives it to DJ. And, oh, it's tipped. And now the steal by McKinney as she drives down the lane and goes up. And it's a blocking foul by number 11, Bailey Rodden.
Really went aggressive there, and it paid off. Let's see if she can finish off these free throws.
The first one's up and out. And the second one is in. Now Rodden passes it over to DJ. Giving it back to Bailey. To number 12. And she's looking for help. And back out to Rodden.
Hebron shutting off the inside of the paint so far.
Bailey Rodden gives it up to DJ as she passed it. Oh, but it's tipped. And it's back down to the corner as she drives the paint. Oh, two defenders jump, and it's rebound by Rodden. And it's gonna be a jump ball.
Hebron retains possession.
Evie Gauthier is being very aggressive.
Causing havoc for the Hawks.
And now Hebron inbounds the ball to McKinney.
Kenny's got to get the offense rolling. She's got a magnetic spark or something.
So give it to Loudermill. She drives down the lane, and it's up and in. 2 points.
Good finish there.
The score is 41-29. That's given to DJ. Oh, but a little mix-up.
Don't think she was expecting the pass there.
And a turnover for Hebron. As Hebron, Cammy with a shot, and it's up and in. That's that mid-range game.
Hopefully this can lead a spark for Hebron to start a very long comeback.
And the drive and the foul for Rodden.
Transition defense there wasn't quite there. Really almost leading to an easy basket.
Rodden for the first free throw. And it's out.
Not pleased with herself there.
And a sub back in for Skylar. And the second free throw's in. Scarlett drives down the lane, gets past Skylar. And good hustle. That's Loudermill for the three, and it's in, bang!
Great hustle there leads to a major three-pointer there for Hebron.
And the rebound for Hebron as McKinney with a mid-range. Oh, but it's tipped at the front of the rim. I think that's a personal foul on Hebron.
Probably so.
Marcus foul, my apologies. And the score is 42-34.
Timeout there.
We're looking at the score. 42-34. I mean, Hebron trying to make a comeback here.
Yeah, they're starting to play a lot better in the third. If they can keep consistently producing at this rate, it can be a very close game towards the finish.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we're back.
2:13 left on the clock.
As Bailey has the possession. Walking the ball up the court.
Taking her time with it, trying to set the offense up. 2 minutes left and counting in the third quarter.
Giving it back to Rodden. Rodden gets a defender off of her. Being aggressive, giving it to Evie. They give it to 11. Oh, but a pass turns into a turnover. As Melton with a spin move. It's up. Oh, but it's tipped out. And Bailey with a crossover.
Marcus in transition.
Does a bounce pass to Tiff, and it's up and in.
Hebron's got to start taking advantage of those chances and getting back on transition defense.
Oh, but it's off. And it's rebound by Conway.
Minute 12 left in the third. Now down to 1 minute.
Pass to number 14, Jefferson. As she tries to get a defender off of her. Passes it back to number 5. And as they're playing a little bit of hot potato, number 11 and number 5.
It looks like they're trying to set the offense up here.
Bailey drives down the lane for the easy. Oh, and the layup's no good. And a foul for 2 shots by Rodden.
Patience there by Marcus allowed for the offense to set up, allowing that opportunity.
And the second free throw is good. Score is 44-34. Marcus.
40 seconds left on the clock.
As Kemi passes it to Cortland. Cortland drives down the paint. Oh, with aggressive move, but it's out. He passes it to number 5. As Evie has the ball, passes out to Jefferson. Passes it back to Bailey. And it's back to number 5.
Patient. Levin's down open in the paint.
Passes out to number 11 for the 3. Oh, but it's off. They can get a shot up.
And it all looks like they're not going to get one.
And that's the end of the third quarter. Your score is 46-34. Marcus. That was a pretty good third quarter.
Yeah, both teams played really well. Hebron looked more aggressive, but in moments they looked like they didn't look good on defense.
Yeah, well, we'll be right back after this short break for the start of the fourth quarter. And we're back for the start of the fourth quarter with the Marcus Marauders and the Lady Hawks. It was a great third quarter, and now we're at the start of the fourth quarter. What do you think about that third quarter?
Very action-packed. Both teams played really well. Hebron looked more into the game, but if they want to really get back into this game, they got to tighten up on defense and start taking advantage of free throws and turnovers opportunities.
Absolutely. And now we're back at the start of the fourth quarter with Bailey with the ball. She passes out to number 5. Try to go for an alley-oop play, but it's out of bounds, and now it's Hebron ball.
This is Hebron's opportunity to start taking advantage.
As Ellis has the ball and gives it to Loudermill. Loudermill looks for someone in the paint, and the shot. Oh, but it's tipped up and out.
Another missed opportunity there by Hebron.
And Bailey has the ball. As she passes it to number 5, passes it back to Rodden, passes it back to number 5, and passes it back to Rodden. Passes back to number 5. A little bit of hot potato going on here. And passes back to Rodden. As Rodden is trying to make a play with the ball, passes back to number 5.
4 very spaced out right now.
Gives it to number 15. And he gives it back to number 11, Rodden. Rodden's trying to make a play here with a good crossover, good move. Pass to number 15 as she's looking for someone and gives it to number 5. And she's at the back of the court. She's trying to make a move around a defender. Driving down the lane, gives it back to the corner and to the top of the key. To number 15, and now it's back to Rodden.
It seems like Hebron is starting to lock up more tightly now.
Trying to make a move on a defender. And we have a timeout.
Early in the 4th.
And it's a timeout by Hebron. That was a very interesting segment there.
Yeah, like Marcus just back and forth, top of the barely past midcourt. It seemed like Hebron was causing trouble there for them on that little sequence.
Yeah, I feel like they were trying to run the clock.
Right. They're already starting to milk the clock here in the 4th.
I mean, they don't want to lose that edge. I mean, it's 46-34, and they don't want to let Hebron come back up.
They're trying to limit Hebron's possessions here.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Right.
And we're back in the 4th quarter after that interesting play. Out of the say.
Still Marcus's ball here.
And it's given to Bailey. As Bailey tries to get past the defender. Oh, and it's tipped by Hebron. And it's still Marcus' ball as number 5 has the ball. And it's given to Jefferson.
Playing that possession game. Marcus is playing that possession game right now.
Jefferson passes it to Bailey. Rodden passes it back to number 15, Ava Strange. Gives it to number 5 as gives it back to Rodden. Rodden tries to get past the defender as the defender is very close up on her. Gives it to number 5. Oh, and good hustle by number 20.
Hebron really, really wants that ball right now. Starting to get a little frustrated with the possession game right now.
Good defensive play by Loudermill. And number 5 has the ball. Oh, and a good steal as she's on the floor and gives it to number 30.
Here, Hebron finally back on the ball.
McCaney. And she gives it back to Deja as number 14 drives down the paint. Oh, but it's blocked. And gives it back to Rodden.
Another wasted opportunity there by Hebron.
As Bailey has the ball at the top of the key. And drives down the lane for a layup, but it's up and out. And it's given back to McKinney. McKinney tries to get past the defender. Drives down, it's up. Oh, but it swirls out, and out.
Bad luck there.
As Jefferson tries to get past 2 defenders and gives it to number 11 and back out to number 5. And now it's back out to number 11, Rodden. Oh, and a good tip as he's trying to look for some help, and is giving back to number 4, Evie.
This is where Hebron's aggressive press defense is starting to work.
Evie drives down the lane, and the good finger roll finish.
Marcus trying to act like a boa constrictor now, trying to choke out Hebron in this last quarter.
And pass out to the top of the key. McKinney. Gives number 4, 14. As they're trying to make a play. Hebron. It's up, and the floater, but I don't think it counts. And it's passed out to number 11. And passed back to McKinney. As McKinney tries to get past the defender. And Cortland for the shot. But it's off. It's tipped off at the front of the rim. And it's given back to number 11, Bailey Rodden. And as number 5 is at the top of the key.
Hebron's got to cause a turnover right now.
Good screen by the number 4. And it swirls up and out. As McKinney drives down and passes it out to Cortland, and it's up. But it's over the basket.
Marcus is forcing Hebron to take some really not good shots right now.
As number 5 drives down the lane. And it's given back to Rodden. Back to number 5. And back to Rodden. As Rodden tries to get past the defender. And it's a foul by Deja Melton.
Hebron running out of time here. They got to get something going now.
Score is 48-34. Marcus.
3:11 left in the quarter.
Strange passes to number 4.
Wow. There it is, Evie yet again, causing problems.
And a good basket by number 4, Evie. As McKinney tries to make a play. He's at number 14. For the 3. But it swirls up and out. Then by number 11, Zosha. It's given to Jefferson. Jefferson does a spin move, drives down the lane, passes it out to number 15, Strange, gives it with a handoff to number 4, and it's up and in.
Evie has really taken control of this game. Has really killed Hebron tonight.
And the shot, but it's up and out. And the good steal. And a foul.
Good hustle play there, though.
And we have a timeout. Timeout for Marcus.
About 2 minutes left in the fourth.
That was a good that was a good fourth quarter.
Yeah.
I have to say.
Yeah, but Marcus is trying to draw out the game, trying to milk out the clock, giving Hebron less possessions.
And with Hebron, I mean, they're just trying to throw up shots.
They're trying to,
they're still trying to pull through.
They're trying to get chunk plays right now as time has become the enemy.
Absolutely.
Right. You got it. Hebron has to take advantage of these opportunities because they can't keep wasting opportunities, especially when they're starting to get less and less common.
Absolutely, absolutely. We'll be right back after the short break. Back. And for the 3, but it's tipped up and out. And that's a travel by Marcus. As Zosha has the ball, inbounds it to
Hebron's got to score. Hebron's got to score and got to score now.
Corley drives down the lane. It's up. And the foul.
Cammy's really been able to draw a lot of fouls tonight.
And it's a personal foul. And Cammy's shooting 2. First one's up and out. And the second one's up and in. And it's Marcus' ball. Given to Rodden. Rodden throws a shotgun pass over to number 15. Strange.
Hebron's gunning for the turnover.
Oh, and
they get it.
It's about to be, it's a kick ball.
2 minutes
and
left.
It's Hebron basketball.
2 minutes left in the fourth. Let's see if they can get something going here.
And Zosha is back in the game, inbounding. And we have another timeout for Hebron.
Minute 55 here left in the fourth. Let's see if Hebron can draw up a miracle here.
Absolutely, yeah. We don't know. I mean, this team plays amazing, and they have made amazing comebacks.
Right. So the game is never over till the clock hits 0. So let's see if they can pull it out here. We've seen crazy things in the world of sports.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
I mean, speaking of crazy things, I mean, LeBron's block, Kyrie's shot.
Bang, yeah.
I mean, Steph Curry with a long-range 3 from the other half of the court.
Anything can happen in this game.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Never count out anybody.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Back to the action here.
And we're back. Cammy drives down the lane with a scoop layup. Oh, but it's a little overshot.
Good defense there by Hebron. Able to cause a turnover.
Back out to Jasmine. Passes it back to Damaris for the 3, and it's in! And it's in for the 3, 52-38. Marcus.
Hebron's got to cause some turnovers here soon.
Yeah, I got to say, for Miles, I mean, she's been really trying to shoot that three-pointer over and over, and it just hasn't gone in. Yeah. But this time it went in, which is awesome.
Anybody can get hot at any moment. Like
absolutely.
And if it's one time to get hot, it's now. Especially down this much with little time left.
Exactly. It's 52-38, Marcus, and I mean, we just never know. But we'll be right back after this short break. And we're back. 52-38 in the fourth quarter with 1:36 left. Marcus is inbounding. And we have a foul. And foul's on Cammy with their second.
Hebron's trying to foul quickly here.
And that's Cammy's third personal foul. I think someone else needs to make a foul.
Yeah, or she'll be in foul trouble quick.
And Miles with the foul. And now we're shooting free throws, 1-and-1.
Marcus, seems like the men's Marcus team's ready out there to start balling soon.
And the first free throw is good by Rodden. And the second free throw is good, making the score 53-38. As Cammy has control of the ball, she drives down the lane and she goes up Oh, but it's off.
Shot has not fallen in tonight. Oh,
And a steal. And the turnover
right
by
back.
Hebron. It's even with a crossover. And the foul.
It's been a nutshell of the game. Hebron with many opportunities, but just can't seem to put it in there.
With only a minute and 10 seconds left on the clock. Even with the first shot. It's good. First free throw's in. And the second free throw is good as well.
She's been money tonight.
As Cami tries to make a move on a defender. And it's blocked.
By who else but Evie?
And it's given back to number 11. And the steal. And that's a jump ball with DJ.
Hebron gets the ball back. It's going to take a miracle, folks, but they ain't over till it's over.
As Cami shoots the three, and it's up and out. And the steal. And it's a jump ball.
Marcus's ball.
And it's Marcus's ball. Passes out to Bailey. And the person to foul. And I think we're shooting free throws, folks. Only 40 seconds left on the clock. I think this game is...
I think it's just about over.
Could be, but we never know. I mean, they could shoot threes.
Yeah, but the three-point shot hasn't been falling in tonight. And I mean, granted, we can see something crazy happen, but I don't think it's going to start falling this late in the game. Especially now, if she makes this, they'll be down by 20.
And they're down by 20.
It's going to take a lot of factors here for them to even make it a close game.
Zoja has the ball. She drives down the lane, gives it to number 14. And she's looking for help and give it back to Cami. Cami gives it to Deja Wilson as she drives down the lane, and it's blocked by Evie.
Yet again.
Just wraps that arm around that ball and throws it down.
She's been by far the player of the game so far.
It's given to Deja. Oh, but, ooh. As she tried to do a wraparound dribble.
Looks like she traveled there.
We have 12 seconds left on the clock.
This looks just about over.
As the ball is given to Cami. It's Cami for the three. Bang!
Three. As the closing seconds come by. And that's your game, folks.
What a game by the Hebron Lady Hawks and the Marcus Marauders. Your final score is 58-41. Your Marcus Marauders.
Marcus just looked out there, looked hungry tonight. They looked like they wanted to win this game tonight,
did.
knowing the implications of what could happen.
I mean, the aggressiveness by Marcus, the bodies in the paint. I mean, Evie, I mean, she threw up a stat sheet up there.
She looked like LeBron James out there. She was absolutely dominating on both ends of the floor. On offense, her shot looked so smooth, and the defense, she was out there blocking shots.
Absolutely,
Crazy.
absolutely. I mean, you have to give credit to Hebron as well. I mean, they played their hearts out there. I mean, they may have not had the size advantage, but I mean, they did give Marcus some trouble.
Yeah, early on, that aggressive defense was causing Marcus some trouble, but as the game wore on, Marcus found ways to get past it, and Hebron never seemed to recover from it.
Absolutely, and I mean, big shout out to Evie, and I mean, that was a great game by her. And I mean, also Cami, I mean, being the ball distributor.
Right.
I mean, that point guard, I mean, you need that.
Right.
And I believe that Marcus, they may have not had that point guard, but I mean, Bailey had a great game as well.
Overall, that Marcus played better as a team, as everyone looked more coherent on the offensive side, as ball movement was impeccable tonight.
Absolutely. I mean, the assists they stacked up amazingly.
Right. It's just Marcus just looked flat out better tonight. They looked like the 22-2 team out there tonight.
They did. But that was a great game, and we'll be right back. We're going to be broadcasting the boys varsity game, Hebron High School against the Marcus Marauders for varsity basketball. It's going to be a great game. And a big shout out to our whole team from the AV class. I mean, everyone here is working hard and just doing their very best out here just to put on a big show for y'all. So let's talk about the boys varsity game. So what do you think is going to happen here?
Well, it's a team of two polar opposites. On one side, Hebron has won 4 out of their last 5 games, and on Marcus, they're slumping, losing 3 straight, and looking at the bottom of the district table.
Yeah, I would say some players that you have to look out for is Logan McLaughlin. McLaughlin has been on a hot streak.
He's the superstar of Hebron, but Hebron as a whole team is built good together. Like, they don't have many elite superstars, but as a team, they play really well together. They can cause anybody trouble on any night.
Absolutely. I mean, if you give the ball to Logan or Evan Anderson, Evan's been there since freshman year. I mean, he's a great point guard, great playmaker.
Very good.
He knows what to do with the ball.
Yeah.
I mean, he's going D1. I mean, it's amazing.
Only the best go to D1, and their game against Capel, even though they didn't win the game, they played really well and kept it close for the majority of it.
Absolutely. And I mean, with Marcus, I mean, that size. I mean, they're tall. And I mean, like, they know what to do. Absolutely.
Right. Absolutely. It should be a good game.
We'll be right back after the short break for Marcus and Hebron basketball, varsity basketball. My name's Anthony Council with my co-host,
Hayden Herring.
And we will see you guys right here in a couple minutes. That was okay. So